Guys, I'm going to show you what a blown air oil separator looks like on your 2006 Porsche Cayman S. Also applies for anything from 05 to 08, 911 Boxer Cayman. Time you're going to die. All right, guys. So, show you one of the signs of a bad AOS. Obviously, you just saw that. Come in here, come your oil cap. See how it gets worse? You hear all that down there? This wants to get sucked. So every time I remove it, it's nasty. So it's a good way to check if your AOS is bad. And then we put it back on and got a little bit better. So I'll show you what to do. Guys, the way we're going to fix this today is replacing what's called the air oil separator on these cars. These are known to fail maybe every like 5 to 6 years, maybe 50,000 miles, depending on how often you drive the car. There's baffles in here that will control, the oil and the air coming from the crankcase and that getting burned back into the intake system of the car. And if these baffles fail, then there's no oil and air separation, so you get a lot of oil into your intake, and that gets combusted out of the exhaust, and you see these huge plumes of white smoke and these catastrophic failures. You saw the oil fill cap, how it was difficult to remove it. There's a lot of suction there. That's a really good indicator of these failing, so let's go ahead and replace it. Now my car is gutted out, so what you're gonna have to do is remove this carpeting cover right here, and you're gonna go ahead and remove these 5 Torx bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around this cover. All right, guys, the AOS is located right here. You can see this in this orientation. The first one we're gonna do is unclip this tube right here using the 2 pinch clips. This one down here. There's going to be 2 fasteners, one here and one here, that we have to unbolt, and then this will slide right up and we can pull it out. To help yourself out with deinstall and install, take a little silicone spray and spray it on here. That'll work itself into the connector, and now you can kind of like wiggle it around like this, and that'll be a lot easier to pop off. Push these 2 clamps down. That pops off right there, just like that. Okay, it's out of the way. Now we're going to go attack the 2 fasteners at the bottom of this unit. The next hose we have to clamp is going to be right here, so push it in and pull it out. We're going to use a E10 socket to remove those 2 bolts. All right, guys, we got the old one pulled out here, and now it's time to do the install in reverse and put the new one in. One thing you will have to do is do a hose clamp to this section right here. So go ahead and lower the hose clamp and then put this out into the tube and then go clamp it on. Little quick tip here. So you're gonna have to go undo that hose clamp that goes in the bottom of the AOS. What I do, I just kind of clip the hose clamp with some small pairs of pliers, slid it down, put the new AOS in, and then I kind of like just snuck my pliers in there, grab the hose clamp, pulled it back up. I definitely lube it first with some silicone spray, and then you're gonna have to go push this wire loom backwards. I use like a pry bar, and then I used the socket here, little piece of cloth in there, and the bolt so it stays in. So while you're pushing back on that wire loom, you can have the bolt attached to the socket because of the paper towel in free space, and then go down there and clamp it down. Go ahead and attach this bottom guy right here, okay? And then now we're gonna go reattach these hoses up here and we're all done. All right, everything's back together. All we have to do now is just put the engine cover back on, start it up, and let some of the white smoke clear out and give it a test drive. All right, guys, we're out with the old and with the new. Let's go start it up. There'll probably be some white smoke on startup of whatever is residual in there, but it should clear out. All right. Let's go check the oil fill cap. Bring it in here. All right, so this should be a nice lot of suction. You might be okay, possibly. Here's all the white smoke coming out still. I'm gonna go for a test drive, see what we can do. So far there's no check engine lights at all, but we're only, 10 seconds into the drive, so I'll report back after a little Italian tune-up. All right, we did the old Italian tune-up, and I can successfully say that the white smoke on startup has finally been cured. I hope this video has helped you out there. If you got any questions, drop it in the comment below. As for me, I'm gonna keep riding off into the sunset here. Absolutely love this car. It's a real thrasher. 06 Cayman S, a lot of fun. If you have any questions about this, I'll definitely have to shoot a video on what it's like to drive and all that stuff. And had this car for nearly 15 years and happy that I don't need a brand new engine, and all it was an air oil separator. If you want a part to the what I installed, I put it in the description below the video where to buy an air oil separator. And thanks guys, and consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time.